Welcome back to CTM with Omolola. And like I mentioned last week, we'll be discussing how to be confident in the workplace. And I'm so excited. Okay, I need to tone it down a bit. Yes. So I'll just dive straight to it. Like I mentioned last week, I said majority of the things we'll be discussing will be around self-awareness, self-knowledge, and of course, assertiveness. But then the very first point I'd like to highlight in this video is stay focused on you. And what do I mean? Irrespective of the rumor, conversation going on around you in the workplace, it's very important for you to understand the reason why you're there. You are at that place for you, your career, your professionalism. And that's why it's very important for you to stay away from whatever rumor it is that is going on in the office. You know, there's some conversations that we can pick up around us. It's not like we necessarily asked for it. But then, what also helps is our not having to give opinion about those conversations that doesn't relate to work. So what is important is stay focused on you. Another point I would like to point out is that you need to identify your strengths and weaknesses. So while you've identified your strengths, ensure to capitalize on it. And while you've identified your weaknesses, ensure to work on it. Now, so take for instance, your strengths could be punctuality. It's a great advantage. So when they give you a task, you work on it as fast as possible. Your weakness could be delay. So at that point in time, you understand that, okay, you need to take note of every task that you're being given and work on it immediately. Ensure that, yes, you have a feedback. Now, what I'm trying to say is that you need to identify that thing that doesn't really give you advantage at work and work on it. And work on that advantage that you have and please capitalize on it. Now, another point also is that you need to ensure that you watch your reaction to your boss or colleagues' actions. So it's not all the time that you have to necessarily give a response. I used to be that kind of person who could be very, very impulsive. Yes, and simply because I'm a very assertive person, so I don't let things slip. And I'm a firm believer in precedence, so I don't really let things go. But over time, I've learned that sometimes I could be reacting to misinterpretations or something that I don't really have a full understanding of. So yes, I'm still a work in progress, and I'm encouraging you too to probably take time to understand certain situations before you go out there and react to it. And this is very important because you're working with people in the workplace. Another point I would like to share with you also is that while you're in the workplace, people can sense your energy. If you're exuding a negative energy, people have the tendency to react to you negatively. You'll be so surprised. In this situation, it's not opposite that attracts. It is actually the same thing that attracts. So if you're being negative in the workplace, there's a high chance that people too will be negative with you. People can read you, people can sense you. You are not invisible. So it's very important for you to understand the energy that you're exuding. It's possible you are battling with something that is external. So while you're in the workplace, try to compartmentalize. That is very, very important. Let us stay at home and then focus on the work that you have to do. Now I'm going to stop here for today's video. There are other points that will come up, but then before I go, I'd like to say like, share, and please subscribe. So next week we will continue on the subject how to be confident in the workplace. Thanks for watching. Bye.